Hi, everyone. I want to welcome you to the very first episode of Seven with Evan. In this web series and set of videos, I am going to talk about things that are important to me or that I've experienced, or interview people who fit with the Team Evan mission or vision. You can expect different things each time, but you can always expect them in groups of seven. So whether that's 7 minutes, seven topics, seven ideas, seven questions, anything in groups of seven will fit within the Seven with Evan. I'm excited to share this opportunity with you and this series of videos, and I hope you enjoy them. Today, I want to talk about something that is an interesting topic to me. So I want to talk about self-advocacy. I think it's incredibly important, and it's pretty interesting because I actually had a conversation with a colleague today about a situation that was happening and how they could best self-advocate for themselves. And then I got home and I was scrolling through my Facebook feed, and I noticed that a different colleague had just completed a unit on self-advocacy with her students. And I was like, this is interesting. Lightning doesn't always strike in the same place twice. So I started to think more about my conversation as well as this Facebook post, and thought that this was a really great first video for my Seven with Evan video series. So first, I want to think about what is self-advocacy. To me, self-advocacy is the ability to advocate for yourself, to the ability to have the confidence to get what you want, and to feel confident and comfortable to have a conversation that really gets to your wants and needs. So this conversation that I was having earlier and this work that this colleague was doing was really awesome because it really hit home. Often, I think that we as humans don't like confrontation. I know I personally don't like confrontation, especially when I know it leads to conflict. And often I think we as people will neglect our own needs and wants to satisfy the needs and wants of others, or to prevent conflict or hurt feelings. But in that right, then we sacrifice our own needs and our own wants, and oftentimes feel really crummy about ourselves. So I think self-advocacy is incredibly important, and I think it's something that we can always learn and grow from. Self-advocacy is a learned skill. It's not something that we're born with. It's not something that you wake up with one day and it's innate and you just know exactly how to do it. Instead, it's something that you need to learn. And with anything that is learned, it comes from practice. So, how do you self-advocate for yourself? Well, first, you really need to know yourself. You need to know who you are as a person. What are your strengths? Where do you need to improve? What are your values? What is important to you? You need to think to yourself, is this something that I really need to advocate for myself on? Is this something I need to have a conversation about? Or is this something that, you know what, I'm going to sleep on it and I'm going to be fine? Next, you need to know what you need. You need to really think about. So if I'm in a relationship and I need something, what is it that I absolutely need? Start small. It doesn't have to be something huge. It doesn't have to be a big, enormous topic, and thinking about the workforce. It doesn't need to be you going and telling a client, you know what, $1 million client, I need you to stop emailing me and calling me after 7 p.m. It could be simply starting small as, you know what, I don't want to eat steak tonight. I don't I That's not what I want for dinner. I want pasta instead. That's something small, but it's tangible. It's something that you can change. Third, you need to know how to get what you need. So, the easiest thing to do is to practice the conversation. Stand in the bathroom and say, boyfriend, girlfriend, significant other, I don't I don't feel like I want steak tonight. Let's go out for pasta instead. Remember also that a compromise is a win. So if you practice that conversation and you walk up to your significant other or coworker or friend and say, you know what? I really don't want steak tonight for dinner. I know that's something that you are really looking forward to, but I'm really in the mood for pasta. And your friend or significant other says, okay, well, could we go to some place that has both? That's a win. You get your pasta, they get their steak, you still get to spend quality time together. Remember to also cut yourself some slack. And finally, remember to be direct but compassionate. That's 7 minutes. I want to thank you for watching 7 with Evan, and I look forward to our next video.